This is Daniel Hutchins, and today we're doing an article from our friend Screen Rant. Today from Screen Rant, we're going to be talking about the Black Canary movie. So every DC Extended Universe character who could appear in the Black Canary movie. So Black Canary's HBO Max movie will star Birds of Prey, Journey Smollett. But here are some other DC Extended Universe characters who might return for the film. This was from 18 hours ago. So Black Canary movie starring Journey Smollett is in development, and here are some other DC Extended Universe characters who could return. Audiences were introduced to Smollett's version of Dinah Lance, aka Black Canary, in 2020's Birds of Prey and Fantabulous Emancipation 1 Harley Quinn. It was there that Black Canary was featured as a member of Black Mask's gang before betraying him to become a hero using her famous Canary cry. Following Black Canary's DC Extended Universe debut, she immediately became a fan favorite among Birds of Prey's great cast of characters. Fans began campaigning for her to get an HBO Max series shortly thereafter. Warner Brothers and DC Films heard those calls and answered them by putting HBO Max Black Canary solo movies starring Smollett in early development for the streaming service. Smollett is returning to star as Dinah Lance for the film, with Misha Green writing the script after already working with Smollett on HBO's Lovecraft Country. Black Canary does not currently have a release date or director attached, though. Related to this article is Birds of Prey adapts DC's most confusing origin story ever. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. So even though it is known that Smollett will star in Black Canary, the remaining cast and characters is still a mystery. The film will likely introduce some other characters from the comics into the DC Extended Universe for the first time. However, Black Canary is also a great opportunity for other DC Extended Universe characters to make a return. Whether that means other Birds of Prey cast and characters or various heroes and villains from other properties, it's hard to say. Either way, here are some DC Extended Universe characters who could return for Black Canary. First on the list we got Harley Quinn. Margaret Robbie's Harley Quinn could be among the most popular DC Extended Universe characters to return in Black Canary. Following her own debut in Suicide Squad, Warner Brothers and DC moved to give Harley a solo film, which turned into Birds of Prey. Even though Harley has most recently appeared in Suicide Squad, she already has ties to Black Canary through the all-female team-up. Harley's whereabouts after the Suicide Squad are unknown, so she could pop up again fairly easily in Black Canary, no matter if the plot centralized to Gotham, Star City, or somewhere else. Next on the list is the Huntress. There is also a strong possibility that Mary Elizabeth Winstead could return as Huntress, or Helena Bertinelli, in Black Canary. The last surviving member of the Bertinelli family became a deadly vigilante in pursuit of avenging Black Mask's gang for the role in killing her family. Now, by the end of Birds of Prey, though, Helena was working side by side with Dinah. They helped form the Birds of Prey team and were last seen fighting crime together in Gotham. While Black Canary could focus on Dinah's solo superhero career, the DC Extended Universe has already set up an ongoing team with the Huntress. Fans loved Winstead's portrayal of the Huntress in Birds of Prey 2, so bringing her back onto the table in Black Canary spin-off would be a smart move. Next on the list is Rennie Montoya. Speaking of Huntress and Black Canary's team, Rosie Perez's Rennie Montoya was the team's third and final member by the end of Birds of Prey. The former Gotham City Police Department detective quit the force by the time the film's credits rolled and turned to vigilantism to get justice. Black Canary won't be a true Birds of Prey team reunion without her, so the HBO Max movie could even show Montoya's transformation into vigilante known as The Question. She doesn't have any powers yet, but while she takes on the mantle, but it does help conceal her identity from the bad guys they fight. Related to this article is how Birds of Prey fits the Suicide Squad's timeline, but we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. Next on the list is Cassandra Cain. Now, Black Canary could also be a place for Cassandra Cain, with Ella J. Basco, to come back to DC Extended Universe. Fans are excited to hear that Cain could be in Birds of Prey, since she already becomes a hero of her own, taking on the Batgirl mantle for some time after going on a familiar name of Orphan. The DC Extended Universe didn't mention her assassin upbringing in her debut appearance, but there is room for that to still be revealed. Black Canary could be where Kane takes on a bigger role in fighting crime, instead of being a thief. While she was last seen driving away with Harley, Cassandra would have ended up on her own anyway once Harley was sent back to Task Force X. Next on the list is Batgirl. If Black Canary wants Batgirl to be involved, then the movie could also be a place for Leslie Grace to reprise her role as Barbara Gordon. The In the Heights star will make her DC Extended Universe debut as Barbara in Batgirl movie. That will also be an HBO original. Grace returning for Black Canary would be a great way to connect the two properties together, therefore, and show the evolution of Birds of Prey roster. Batgirl is one of the main members of the team in comics alongside Black Canary and Huntress. Since she was left out of Birds of Prey in formation of their team, including Batgirl and Black Canary, can make her part of the team moving forward. Next on the list is Commissioner Gordon. If Batgirl does appear, then Black Canary could also be a place for J.K. Simmons to play Commissioner Gordon again. He's only appeared in Justice League so far, but he'll reportedly return for Batgirl too. This should solidify the fact that Simmons is the Jim Gordon of the DC Extended Universe moving forward. Since Black Canary could be set in Gotham for the entire movie, or at least parts of it, it'd be easy for Gordon to appear. It could even be a sign of how he's continuing to work with many superheroes, not just Batman or the Justice League. Next, we got Katana. Now, Black Canary's potential to expand the Birds of Prey team could also lead to the return of Katana, played by Karen Fukuhara. The deadly assassin from Suicide Squad didn't receive as much of a large role in her DC Extended Universe debut, but Fukuhara's time on The Boys proves there is more she could bring if Katana is given the chance. Katana is a member of the Birds of Prey team for some time in the comics, so that could be how she factors in the Black Canary. It was even Black Canary and Batgirl who thought she'd be a good choice to join the team. Katana's post-Suicide Squad fate was unclear, but Black Canary could be a great opportunity for the DC Extended Universe to bring her and the Soul Taker back. Next on the list is Savant. Another fun possibility to join Black Canary's cast is the Suicide Squad's villainous Savant, played by Michael Rooker. The character of Savant originally debuted in Birds of Prey 56, and was rehabilitated from being a villain to working with the team. While this backstory is unlikely to be part of Savant's DC Extended Universe story, a past with Black Canary was possibly teased in the Suicide Squad. Theories have run wild that him killing a canary at the beginning of the film was a sign that Black Canary is responsible for Savant's imprisonment. Black Canary could then show a flashback to how this happened if DC Extended Universe wants to confirm this theory into canon. So there you go, guys. That is just a little bit of information I wanted to tell you about the Black Canary movie. If you guys like this content, please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what your thoughts are about what you think about the Black Canary movie. And you have a wonderful day. Bye.